and the spiritual leader of the Reformation Church of Atlanta. You can catch Larry Reid on the BET Plus original series Kingdom Business and on American Gangster Track Queens. Streaming online at BET.plus. Church Critic by Dr. Larry D. Reid. An examination of the Larry Reid Live show perspective. Purchase a copy today by logging on to LarryReidLive.com. That's LarryReidLive.com. Join with people from around the world praying 15 minutes every Tuesday and Thursday morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time by calling 667-770-1402, code 974-8029 #. Stay connected to Larry Reid Live. Take a moment and like the Facebook page, subscribe to the YouTube page and hit the bell. Text LRL to 404-999-7527. That's the words LRL to 404-999-7527. And get notified when we go live. Become a member of Patreon. Log on to patreon.com/Larry Reid Live. Sign up, then download the Patreon app and turn on your notifications. Get connected today.
We're about to have a conversation.
Hello to everybody that is watching. My name is Larry D. Reid, and I'm the host of Larry Reid Live, your favorite digital entertainment news and talk show that's out here on these social media streets. Let me know that you can hear me. I want to talk to you just for a little bit, some information that came across my desk. And I'm actually in Miami, and I'm celebrating celebrating some of the biggest contributors to the MBN network that sponsors Larry Live and a host of other events and things that go on all year long. You may not know anything about it, but it's happening. So anyway, I'm with them in Miami, 17 or 12, the 17 of them, and then plus the contractors that help me run the whole ministry and businesses. So this is what I was sent. I received a text. It was like an emergency text, and it was coming from Michelle Loud. For those of you that do not know, Michelle Loud is a young lady that was very close to the Jakes family, and she had quite a few different children, but this one pregnancy she was having, long story short, Cora Jakes, who was her friend, wanted the child. Now, I done this story because it came out online. You know, I don't discuss stuff that's not public. So it came up on live. I saw it and I done the story. I interviewed her, went through all of the emails, all of the DMs, text messages, all of this content. I pray I still have it. And I gave my opinion on it. I had one conversation with Cora Jakes. She basically asked for my email. I thought I was gonna get a cease and desist. I never got the cease and desist. Long story short, in my opinion, what Michelle Loud said that Cora Jakes did to her and the Jakes family, I believed it. Because I read through everything. Basically what she said, she was strong-armed using spiritual manipulation and some other things that was done to get her to agree to Cora Jakes adopting her child. Somebody would say a mother would never do that, but she did it, and it wasn't a legit, and when I say legit, when you think adoption, you think about courts being involved in this long process. No, that's not what happened. You have to go back and check the story. And the judge, the family judge, friend of the Jakes that was used, and a whole lot of different things that was done that was just, in my opinion, wasn't ethical. I don't know, was Cora strapped for money? The reason why they went about it this other kind of way. Her and her husband at that time, who now is locked up and charged and sentenced for molesting one of Cora's other children that's not hers, that she got from another young lady. So there's a whole lot to that story. But I covered the story, I felt very strongly, and I talked about it, and then I told her that you were gonna be able to talk to your son by a particular date, and it happened. You know, if I tell you something, and I'm telling you that this is how it happens. And when it does not happen, you know, I'll tell you. But I ain't never came back and told you that what I told somebody did not happen. It happened just like I said it. Pat on my back. And I don't mean to beat my own horn, but beat. But anyway, hey, I've got years of that on my record. It need to be done, braided, and recognized. However, she began to develop a relationship with her son, and some stuff popped off and went wrong. I've seen her live several times of her talking about it, and she's been live like this since 2000, and I want to say 16, but we didn't hear about it until like 19 or 20. But recently, she's like, since all of the Jake debacle with you know, him and Manasseh and some other stuff, and him and Diddy, it's almost like she turned up the fire some. And I found out that the reason why she did is because Cora started going back on some of the things that she had agreed. So I told her some weeks ago, I said, look, I would love to do this story again, but there's no new development. I don't want to just be doing a story to do a story. I said, you talk about stuff over and over, people start thinking you trying to go after somebody or attack them. I said, I don't want to have my name in that. I said, this is what you need to do. You need to file a lawsuit. We talked about it. She said she would, and that's the process that she's in right now. So I got a text. All that was context. I got a text while I was at the beach with partners, and she said, Mr. Larry, that's what she called me. Mr. Larry, she said, my home was invaded. And she sent me this video, everything tore up in the house. I'm like, oh my God, this is horrible. And of course, the first thing I thought about was, okay, this litigation you're about to do as relates to the Jakes family. I said, so what did they take? And she said, they left all of my jewelry, left all of the stuff I had out that was expensive, the money and things of that nature. But they only took my iPad, my laptop, and my safe that looked like it would have very important documents. I said, They took my computer, my iPad, and my safe. I said, well, anybody seen anything? She said, yes, there were two big black SUVs, one set at my house while it was going on, according to the neighbor, and one set down the street, like a lookout. I said, Now, mind you, pause. Somebody else will be like, okay, it's a stretch for Michelle to put this on the Jakes family or on Cora now. Reid, it's even a stretch for you even to mention it. Well, that's to y'all. But I cannot tell you how many stories I've covered since 2016 where people were beat up. Some have disappeared. I've never talked to them again. They're not on social media. None of their family heard from them, just disappeared. So, and the list goes on. So I don't want to not say nothing about this. I don't want to just fling it off, say, oh, it's a coincidence, because it might not be. It just may not be a coincidence because of what I've seen doing this kind of commentary and doing this job. For them to not take all of these valuables, but to take what they thought would be filled with documents and the iPad and the laptop, that's questionable. So then about an hour went by, and she said, Mr. Larry, this is so interesting. I said, what is it? She said, I went to look at all of my IG DMs, all of my emails between me and Cora. Everything else is there, but our conversations, everything is deleted. She said, everything that I had saved in the email is gone. So that's the reason why I'm coming live, to make mention of it. Because this is what I know. That if you make enough people aware of what is happening and what is going on in our world, then a lot of times that in itself can provide some kind of protection, or just raising awareness around it. It's just not easy to move. Now, as I said, the last few weeks she has been live. It feels like to me every day. So she has been sounding the alarm in such a big way, probably more than she ever had before. And now, and maybe I can put the video in here. I'm on IG right now, but I'm gonna run this on YouTube and on Facebook, and I can drop the video in right now. Okay. And we are back, but we're still live on IG, but we're live on YouTube and Facebook because I'm running this thing live. I'm probably in the chat, but I have to meet the partners in about 20 minutes, so I'll be lightly in the chat. But anyway, it's just so interesting to me that this has happened. And why would, if what Michelle is saying is the truth, why would all of the emails, IG DMs, and the exchanges be removed? Because see, if they got her iPad and her laptop, let's suppose she didn't have one of them codes in there, and they was able to go into her accounts, or they were able to break into it, because I have some friends that know how to do that, and they just delete all of that evidence. You know, that is interesting to me. Now, what I'm going to do, because she sent me so many emails, I'm going to make sure that she get back everything, because I don't delete nothing. So all of you that are watching me, that you've ever sent me anything, I still have it. And even those of you that have sent me your chest meat, your soft middle part, your puss, even the men that have sent me your bus and your peen, I still have it. And I saved the exchange just in case one day you want to come out here and say and present in a way that's not true. Even then, I will just hold it until I need it. I want everybody to know that that's watching me. Yeah, because that's I mean, from 2011. Yes, that's right. And I got a couple from 2009. So what I'm going to do, I am going to make sure I hold to what I have and make sure I give it to her. I hope she has put it on. I didn't ask her that she put it in a flash drive, but most people put it in the cloud, which makes sense to steal the iPad, to steal the laptop. Now, what she making do is do an iCloud backup to her phone. I hope she already got that turned on. I don't even know what is retrievable, but she would need all of that. But I do have what she sent me. And if she's watching right now, I don't know if she's watching right now, but if she is, you need to know that I have kept everything. Rico says, you got my chest meat. If you ever sent me your chest meat, I have it. Yeah, I do. And so, and plus I'm a voyeur, so I may just go back, just look at it, and never hit you up, never call you, and it can be really nice. I just look at it. You know, I only look at it and touch myself. I mean, you know, because I don't know you. If I knew you, then I might would have. Now, those of you I had relationship with, you know, then that might be a little bit different. I might look at yours sometime and bless myself. But anyway, but yeah, I find that terribly. Oh, my right hand itching. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you for the money. I find that really interesting. That is so darn interesting to me. So, and she's a single mom. I mean, so that can be intimidating. Now, y'all remember, Y'all remember that story where the girl had said she done accusations against the church and then she got ran off the road and she went scared and I had to go to court and she wouldn't come to court, but I had her recordings of her testimony and then I had to play it in court and then they had to drop the case because they didn't really have nothing on me. It was all on her. I still ain't heard from that woman as I sit right here in upon this live. I have not heard from that woman. They scared the hell out of her. They scared her shitless. So that is unfortunate. Tag this, tell many people you know, just in case. I mean, because I don't know. I don't know if this is connected to Cora and the Jakes family. I do not know. Because let me tell y'all this. Some stuff can be done. You know, remember that Marvin Sapp thing? That woman that was trying to say that he was with her and she was adopted, then she disappeared, and next thing you know, she woke up dead, and now we ain't heard nothing else about it. We don't know what happened with that. Am I implying that Marvin Sapp has something to do with it? No. But I am implying this, which could be this situation. People that are public figures have fans, and some of our fans is stupid crazy. And they know that Michelle and Cora have been going back and forward. It really could. Somebody say, how you wake up dead? I don't know. It's just something I just say. My family members have always said. Really, my aunt, my cousin, Aunt Boo, originated that. That's not Larry Reid. Originated. It's her. Anyway, but everybody said in the family. So, them crazy fans, they'll be doing some stuff. And sometimes my crazy fans, they'll harm us. You know, I've had, oh my God, I will never forget this. I was, when I was living in a high rise, I mean, well, I still live in a high rise, but this is a different high rise. I actually live in 2 high rises. But this particular time, a lady had came, found out where I was. You know, this is when it was. You remember when Eddie Long's son, I interviewed the first time, we sort of got into it, he blurted out my address. I had to move out of there because I don't know who this was, came to the concierge and said they were Elisa Dunn, which is my former wife and the mother of my children that I was married to for 18 years. Said that she was downstairs trying to get up. And I almost went, oh yeah, go ahead and let her up. But instinct said, wait a minute. Lisa's not here. She's not even in town. I think at this time, Lisa may not have even have moved to Atlanta yet. So this person got it frucked all the way up. So I called Shamako and somebody, Nathan, and they came to my apartment complex to see who this woman was. And just so happened to have a great relationship with the whole complex there. And they knew that this was weird and strange. So, and I kept getting letters and all different kind of stuff that was coming in. You know, so people that kind of crazy. And from what I understand, they said the woman just was pressing and wanted to see me. So she just really wanted to see me. So sometimes when you're a public figure, you end up with folk that's out their whole mind. And they be doing stuff on your behalf. There she is, the mother of my children, saying, first of all, I wouldn't have said Elisa, right? But you just never know. Maybe that's what it was. But I'm going to insert it. Well, by now, if you're watching YouTube and Facebook, although I'm live on IG right now, I won't get y'all confused. You done seen the video, but I'm going to drop the video again right now. All right, and we back from that video. All right, I got to go see some more of the patrons, which I'm totally enjoying being in their face and talking to them. But Michelle Loud, Michelle Loud, Loud. That is her name. She's probably posted the video. You can go over there and see it. I'm going to post it for them to see on YouTube and Facebook. This is very unfortunate and it's horrible. Okay. All right, just want to let y'all know, and I'll chat with you later, and maybe we'll help her out. I don't know. I'm gonna watch and see what's going on. We've already helped her before, I think. Maybe we didn't. but we'll help her again. You know, thank y'all for helping the lady that Kim Burrell cussed out. Not really, but in front of everybody about singing with her. We were able to raise her about $10,000 in seconds on the line. And the next day when I had Killer to call her, he said, "What you doing?" She said, "I'm out here paying bills." Ain't it a blessing? It's just so good to just, I'm gonna tell you, that's something that I love to do on the platform. I have raised in donations for other people, hundreds of thousands of dollars on the platform. And I just love standing out of my mouth because being a blessing and helping somebody, I absolutely live for that. Now, all you raggedy, no good, this is stupid, hard bottom foot people that be sending me Cash App requests, I report you every time that you do that. Don't ask me for shit. I like helping people, but I am not to be taken for granted and used. I'm not that person. And I don't just give to anybody in need. It takes more than that. I got some other stuff in there. But it feels so good. Don't you feel good? I don't care if you sent $5. The universe saw that and recorded it, that you were a yes in that moment to give to help somebody else. Oh, and I love it. Oh, my God. I absolutely love it. Last night, you know, we got a couple of dinners where the minister covered everything for those that are here in their hotel room. And so the dinner we had last night wasn't even on schedule, but so many of them were there, so I just paid for it. And I love to do it. It wasn't a whole lot, but it's the gesture. The gesture, people remember what they feel, how you make them feel more so than the actual thing that you do for them. You know, so it's always good. That's right, hard bottom foot people. Now I know some of y'all out here probably got hard bottom foot, so you get that scraper. You know, whenever you go to the Asians and they be doing the bottom of your foot and stuff, and you know they put a mask on and all this stuff cover everything because the chips be flying everywhere. I understand that happened with age and it happened to some people. But some of y'all that's like that, it's because you done ran your mouth on the wrong folk. And the Lord made the bottom of your feet hard. And the next thing that's going to go is your teeth. To where you have these holes in your tooth that's black and dark brown. And when you open up your mouth to talk, everything shrink up in the room. Flowers back up. Roses that are open close up. And they go back inside because you done opened up your hot halitosis mouth that the Lord don't curse because you done put your tongue on somebody you should not have done it. Now you know it with the Lord because you done had some of everything in your mouth. Do your mama know that you got private parts in your mouth? You had some of everything in your mouth for all these years. There's people privacies in your mouth. And ain't nothing happened. But some of you, I declare and decree 2024, your teeth gonna rot. That's what's gonna happen because you put folk name in your mouth that the Lord done bless. And now all your teeth gonna be rotten. And the air that come out your ear gonna stink and smell like a sewage. Because the Lord gonna rot your mouth out. He gonna rot your mouth out. He gonna rot your mouth out. Get him, Jesus. You know we like to sick the Lord on folks. Sick him, Jesus. Sick him, Jesus. Sick him, Jesus. Oh, Lord Jesus. Okay. And I can't even imagine when your mouth is tore up like that and you spit and that little piece of spit go on something. Whatever it hit, it stank like garbage. You know, I'm having a flashback years ago. I was in a certain situation. And the only thing I want this person to do was to suck my thing, garble my peen. I know the breath was bad. Every time the breath was bad, but this particular time, like 3 or 4 times, they want to kiss me in my mouth. And when they came to kiss, I said, okay. And their mouth was open. And I said, and the stank that they put on the outside of my face, when they went down there, I was already up, because the first 3 times was amazing. I was already up. And when they went down to do that, the stank that was left on my face, I went from full attention to not paying attention at all. I tell you, it was just like this. It went just like this. Before it was like this, and it just went down like that. I don't know how y'all participate. Hygiene is a problem in the Americas. We went over there to Dubai and that's about how these people stink. Well, that's because they eating curry, cumin, and all that kind of different spicing. But in the Americas, I don't know who told y'all can skip shower days. I don't know who told y'all that. That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. Somebody ought to do like they did Michelle Loudhouse and break in your house, but with soap, water, detergent, Clorox. Some secret, because your arms are telling it all. They get you some degree and put up in there because you're rotten. Oh my God. Okay, now, so I'm going to be praying for Michelle because I know, imagine somebody come in your house, her nervous system is toe up. Toe slam up. So make sure y'all pray for her because her nervous system is just shot toe down. So I'm going to keep her in prayer, but I'm about to go eat. All right, see y'all later. I love you. Bye.
Multimedia personality, comedic commentator, songwriter, recording artist, spiritual leader, author, and actor. Larry D. Reid is the founder of the MBN Network, owner of LDR Enterprises based out of Atlanta, Georgia, and the spiritual leader of the Reformation Church of Atlanta. You can catch Larry Reid on the BET Plus original series Kingdom Business and on American Gangsta Track Queens. Streaming online at BET.plus.